Don Matthews at the start of the season made a comment about the Argos aiming for 40 points per game. It has almost come true.
Well, the 40 points a game was a goal. And it's like any business that sets up goals for employees. You ought to set lofty goals. Our goal was to try to score 40 points a game, and let me emphasize goal and try to score 40. That was our goal when we started the season, and it's a lofty goal. We're right now very close to it, but we haven't achieved an average of 40 points a game, and I'm not sure we ever will, but we will always set our goals high and go for them in all aspects, not just on offense, but defense and special teams as well.
Rickey Foggie to the Hamilton 37-yard line, and sometimes they go way past 40.
Again, all we're seeing is Rick Foggie take advantage, and let's call it improvising. He gets to the outside, a bit of a fake. Good block right here at the point of attack by Smelly. The play is where it's supposed to be now, but there's no one open. So what better to take the ball and go with it? Boy, he does stretch out a defense, and this will tire the defense down. Not only the front seven, but the defensive backs. It'll drive them crazy.
From the 3-yard line, Kerrigan drops the ball. The Argos fall on a touchdown. Rodney Harding.
It's great if you can count on your defense for one touchdown. See Harding drive in there. Hallman come across his face, and Harding comes around to the left. That's a design play. I don't think Harding was expecting to see the ball on the ground, though. He was expecting to see Kerrigan flushed and coming upfield. The ball was a bonus.
David Beckman did not want to come to the Sky Dome unarmed with some of the weapons that Don Matthews is famous for, so Beckman has thrown the first wrinkle into this game, and it sure has helped the Ticats. Clemens to the near sidelines. Stepped out at the 44. You can expect to see the Argos answer the Hamilton fake with something of their own somewhere along the line. Foggie, no room unless he makes his own. You can do that. It'll be a first down, and Rick Foggie all on his own gets those yards.
Well, we see quarterbacks escape tacklers, get away from a sack, but Foggie here almost seems to run out of the grasp of one of the sackers. Right there. Covington had a shot at him, but once again, Foggie gets to the outside. Good block coming back on Daryl Corbin to allow him to get to that point, and a first down.
And away from the play, Jim Rockford on Darrell Smith, and that's the reason for this.
This is part of the rivalry that used to be very much alive. The scrappiness, a tough kind of football, but it has disappeared for a while, but this could be the start of something good.
The Argos scoring prowess is all the more amazing when you consider that they're doing it without Matt Dunnigan for now his 6th game out of the lineup, and it's going to be another 3 games before Dunnigan can get back, so at least half the season without their starting quarterback, and they could set a league record for points. Thanks to guys like this. Michael Clemens to the 30-yard line of the Ticats.
Dave Hamilton has made a couple of adjustments in their starting defense. To get more pressure on, they've kept Ramel Andrews in, and they've changed the secondary. They put Rockford in at safety and Floyd Salazar in at halfback. But when you've got guys that from all aspects of the game, be it running the ball or running the ball after they catch it, Mike Clemens continues to amaze me again. The lateral movement, breaking tackles, splitting people. And we're not talking about a guy that's 225 pounds either.
Argos are 2nd and 10. Foggie on the move, again nowhere to go. He throws and talked about throwing into a crowd. Still made the catch though, Mike Clemens.
Well, even when Hamilton does break someone free, from the protection, in this case, Napierkowski. Foggie keeps his cool, settles down and throws a bit of a strike in between, as you said. Pretty good coverage by Hamilton.
Having to work for his rushing yards, unlike the first quarter when it was almost a free shot anytime he wanted it to run with the ball. End zone open, touchdown. Second time to Mike Clemens for 6.
Like watching Rick Foggie and his movement. Watch how he gets out of the way of potential pressure and then settles down again. Couple quick moves and then settles himself. And Clemens is wide open. Something in the secondary, the Hamilton Tiger Cats didn't mesh. Lance Shields was underneath. Possibly his coverage, regardless of who made the mistake. Toronto was the beneficiaries. You know, the movement of a Rick Foggie or that type of quarterback really does put extra stress on the secondary, because they could have good coverage, and when they see him start to run, they get anxious. They want to be able to come up and make the hit. And sure enough, he pulls up, stays lateral, and just throws a nice touch pass to Mike Clemens.
One quarterback was almost a Grey Cup hero, played awfully well in a losing cause last year. The other guy was earlier this year on BC's practice roster, and Rick Foggie is outperforming Mike Kerrigan here tonight. 3 touchdown passes to 1. And Foggie has all that rushing yardage to go with it.
Jeffrey and Allisburg. How y'all doing? Eric Streeter, we coming to get you, baby. What a bag.
Yes, the Argos and the Bombers have home and home dates coming up after this game.